think of something that, when you think about it, really kind of gets you upset. You know, when you, the thought of it kind of, you know, you feel the steam starting to come out your ears, your eyeballs wanting to explode. You feel really upset. It doesn't matter what it is, but I want you to think of something, and now, for having said that, how many of you thought of something? Did anything come to your mind? Okay, I need 4 volunteers. I need 4 volunteers that, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so just stay where you are. So, I need this chair, this chair. And so what I'm gonna, if you don't mind, I'd like you to tell me, and have each one of you come up and tell me a little bit about the thing that makes your eyeballs want to explode, okay? So, just one at a time. Why don't we start with you? Just come up and, I'm going to sit here and I'm going to have a little conversation, okay? With you. So just you sit here, I'll sit here, and I want you to just watch and just kind of observe what's happening, and let's talk. So what happened with you? What's going on?
It's not just an individual experience anymore. People don't park straight. It drives me insane. I don't know. I just think of it as a common courtesy. In my car, I keep a post-it pad, and if I see someone that park crooked that affects me, I write, "If you can't park it, don't drive it," and I stick it on the car.
Excuse me.
Okay.
Yeah. Hold on. Oh, hold. Okay, just go ahead.
So yeah, I just stick a post-it on there. And just,
So,
makes me
oh, hold on. Yeah. Sure. Yeah. No, it's okay, all right. So, you're driving and then, all right, you stick up notes on your, so you, okay, so
anywhere, whether it's a store or I just think it's a common courtesy if you can. Part of it. You know what I mean?
so, yeah, so keep going.
That's pretty much it. That's off my chest.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, thanks. Okay, one of you said it.
That's it.
So, Tricia, what's going on with you?
Okay, I have this.
You're like
like-
I'm Jerry Spring. So what's
Yeah.
going on with you?
Okay, so in March, me and my husband's family, we all went to Florida for a trip, and there was a pool at the place we were staying in. Me and my husband.
Where were you staying?
We actually rented out like a house for the whole family, so everybody had
Rented a whole
bedroom.
house?
Yeah, you can do that, and it had its own pool and everything. It's actually.
Is it on the beach or something?
No, it wasn't.
Oh.
Can I keep going?
Yeah, go ahead.
So we were doing chicken fights in the pool, you know, that is where one person's on top of the shoulders, and then you have to try to.
I heard that was really dangerous.
Well, it is when you go against me and my husband, because we're at.
Was the pool big enough so you didn't push them over the side?
Yeah.
Or something, and push them over, they would,
Can I keep going?
yeah.
Are you gonna interrupt me?
No?
So my brother-in-law and his wife, they wouldn't go against us, and me and my husband are unbeatable. Like,
Against you?
they wouldn't take the challenge to do the thing.
Maybe they were afraid.
And, well, this
Losing.
is what happened. His wife, so my brother's sister-in-law, she was all, "Oh, I don't want to hurt your wife. I don't want to hurt your wife." And she just kept saying it like I'm a wuss or something. And I'm like, "Amy, you're just scared." And she just kept saying it. It just takes me off into this day. Like every time I see her, I'm like, "I'll kill you." But,
Maybe you should should have talked to her or something beforehand or after and, explained to her. Because like, some people are a little scared. They don't know how strong or weak they are. They don't want to hurt you, right?
Well, no, I would have heard so. We're at
All right, thanks for sharing that. Let's see, who are there? Let's see, you wanted to, I'll save you for the last.
Oh, no.
Somebody else, tell me, nobody wants to do this now. Come on, have some, okay, come on. Okay. So Shanae, what happened, what's going on with you?
Well, the thing that drives me crazy is I do plays at a community theater, and when people don't listen to their directions, and so then they make it harder for the people who are trying to help. Like my mom does costumes, and so when she'll tell people, well, come back if you're in this scene and come get this costume, and she has to dress like 100 people in 5 different costumes, and so then they won't come, and she gets upset about it, so it makes me upset about it, and they drive me crazy. So I'll go out and I'll try and find them or try and solve the problem, but
I know, one time when I did this road show once, where all these people, we had the same thing, where all these people didn't show up, and then we had to go from one place to the other, and yeah, it's all.
so there's a lot like that. And so now the show's getting closer, so it's really busy and crazy, and the stupid people who don't listen drive me crazy.
I had this one time, it was like, I was trying to tell my kids that they needed to get to school this morning, and they just wouldn't listen. They just want, my son likes to play the Wii all the time, He just loves playing the Wii, and he won't stop. I say, Mom, let's get to school. But he just keeps playing, and then my daughter, seeing that he's playing, wants to join in, and so now we're like, come on, get to school. It's hard.
Yeah, the kids are the worst.
That way. I know. Okay, thanks for sharing that.
Anytime.
Okay.
Thanks.
Slowly gaining enemies. Okay. Come on.
I don't know if I should spill my guts now.
Just so long as they don't make a mess on the floor. So what's going on?
In our neighborhood, we had a falling out this summer because my boys switched baseball teams. And, so some friends of mine decided they came to my house 3 weeks ago and yelled at me for 3 hours on how I shouldn't have taken my kid away from that team. And they were mad at me because I bought him a new bat, and they were mad at me because they saw that I bought him a new net, and they were mad at my husband because he started coming to more of the games, and they just sat there and yelled at me for 3 hours about how I should have never made them a victim and left their team.
So they came and visited you and
Yeah,
tried to make you feel rotten.
right.
On purpose, they tried to make you feel bad.
Oh, yeah. They said, and I couldn't believe that they sat there and watched, like, they also knew I bought them a net, and they knew we bought them a bat, a baseball net, a
Baseball net,
pitching
oh.
net. And they were mad because we bought them a net, but I couldn't think, who cares, it's my kid.
Doesn't
You know?
matter to you.
Why should they care
No.
that I bought him a new bat? But they just, yelled at me up and down, and they said, you think your son's up here, and our kids are down here, and just all sorts of stuff for about 3 hours, and how selfish I was to take him away from that baseball team.
So you felt like you weren't really, these friends of yours weren't necessarily friends anymore or something?
No, they've been my friends for 10 years, and they are all just, they said I ruined Dylan's life, and his friendships with all their kids now since they took him off that team.
How does that make you feel?
It made me feel awful. I couldn't believe that they would tell their kids not to take my kid anymore because we changed teams, for single him out, and then that they were so mad because I bought him a bat or bought him a net, or, he's taking pitching lessons, because he's good, and they were mad. Their husband found out, he's taking pitching lessons, so their husband was mad at me for doing that.
Doesn't make any sense to you. Why would you?
But they don't yell at my husband, because he tells them to get lost, but they yell at me. and I sit there and listen. So every time I think of that night, I think of what I could have said back, what I should have done, but I just sat there because I was taking this class. I just, in my head I was tapping, you know. I just sat there and
You were
stared at
doing